in terms of you being abused and then you see the abuse happening again and it's re-traumatizing, I totally understand that. I think that's exactly what would happen to almost anybody in the same situation. In fact, I think it would happen to literally everybody in that situation. And I don't know, because I don't have a lot of experience, what the best way to deal with that is. So after I finish this message, I'll try and do some research and find out what other people say. I guess the best reaction would be to try and leave that situation as much as possible, I presume, but I'd have to look into it more. And in terms of being incredibly angry and, you know, the feeling that life's unfair, why you used to be so confident and independent and, yeah, a really unique person and a very sparkly, special, bright person. Number one, for me, I still see that every time we talk, every time I meet you. Even when you're upset, I can see your intelligence, your humanity, your emotion, your depth of feeling. Even when you're upset, I still feel that you are like very special and a very unique individual. And in terms of trying to build yourself back up to being where you were, again, I'd also have to read about that a little bit. I think you shouldn't put too much pressure on yourself to go straight back to who you were before, because you had new experiences, and so you will change. And even if it wasn't that experience, but it was another experience, you know, we can't go back. So right now, I don't really have any friends in Saigon except for Adam, who was already my friend from 10 years ago. That's why we're still friends. I used to be very social and very active and very easy to make friends, and now I'm kind of alone and more introverted. And sometimes I think, like I'm not cool anymore, basically, and not fun. But that's just who I used to be, and we change. So I'm much more like responsible and mature and calm, and, you know, I'm doing good things around like my health and my work. My work used to be a bloody disaster, and now I have a good job, good career. It's like meaningful. And of course, my health, I was an absolute disgrace, but now I'm like on the right track. So, you know, you change and you morph, and trying to be the person you used to be, I don't think is something to think about. And also thinking about like all your life and all the problems, like definitely just break it down day by day, hour by hour, minute by minute, because nobody can face all the problems of life at once. We all have different problems, but everybody has overwhelming problems, even people you wouldn't think do. So try to focus on small things at a time to make small progress. It's very hard to make big progress quickly. Nobody can. It's like a slow, gradual thing, right? So pick something you can make progress on and work on that, and divide the big problem up into smaller ones, and then think of small steps to take forward. And yeah, in terms of being very angry, of course, I understand it. I think this is just my opinion. Again, I'd have to do a little bit of research. But being angry, firstly, you will definitely feel angry at other people from time to time. That's totally normal. Everybody does. I do. I feel angry with stupid people driving around here or whatever. Obviously, like, accept that will happen, and then try to focus your energy on yourself and your healing and your progress. But I know all these things, like I just say them like it's easy, but I know it's very, very difficult. And I feel very, very sorry for how you're feeling now.